Hi, today I'm going to share with you some completely free resources to study a science unit, specifically the cell. There are tons of things that I found that you could use to study the cell. There are some resources that you can use with elementary children, others with middle school children, and yet others it's high school biology, or the cell, so they're a little bit more complex. So I want to start sharing the elementary resources. First, I want to share with you some really cool and engaging YouTube videos and animations that really are fun to watch and that children are going to love. I know Superhero, for example, has been watching this video on the animal cell from Smart Learning for All. It's really fun, and it's really a catchy tune and pretty thorough and complete, I thought. So I think it's really going to like that. This one here, and by the way, all the links and all the resources are listed in my blog with everything complete for you to have a really phenomenal unit on the cell. So here is the next
This membrane allows certain substances to pass through,
resource,
thus controlling movement of material
on the cell. I did filter out things from YouTube because there's, like you probably know, there is a gazillion resources in YouTube and in the whole internet. But I do have a filter that I use. Either if there's too much advertising, too much, flashy things, buy me, or, I understand that as a blogger myself and as a YouTuber, that we need to support ourselves with some advertising. But when it's excessive, I really would like to draw the line there. So this that you will see here are the ones that are going to be having the least distractions, or the cleaner and neater, and really the best that I have found for you. So there is the next one, Make Me Genius, and this one, Cell Cells, Part of a Cell Rap. This is a great song. This is for middle school already. It's a wonderful rap tune that I think...
Today's the day we're gonna learn about the cell. If I teach it okay, you'll know it very well. So listen up, 6th graders, no room left for haters. Let's talk about the building blocks of life. Cells that make us. Cells, they're made of organelles.
So as you see, the rap tune is really catchy and sticky, so they're going to learn the cell very well with this song. This here is starting to get a little bit more involved, so all of these I would say is for, still this one is for middle school. And
know exactly what each one might look like. Surrounding the outside of the cell is the cell membrane.
These are all really wonderful animations. I'm not going to start to play them all because otherwise it's going to get too long. But like I said, these have all been filtered out, and the best that I found out of quite a few, these are the ones that I'm including here. This here is already for high school level. This two for high school. And the last one is this gentleman is a high school teacher, science teacher, and he has produced an enormous collection of songs, or science songs. So he teaches his students, and then he provides this as supporting material. And apparently kids are loving that. So as you can see here, he has about over 1 million hits for this song here, and a lot of people seem to really like it. So I really encourage you to give this a try if you have a high schooler or even an advanced middle schooler. I think they're gonna love that. I also included in my roundup for this science unit some games and some worksheets. So first I'm going to show you the games. And and they are over here. And this one here is actually it's already for high school level, but I'm sure that it's going to become very handy as a supplement if you don't have a spine. I mean, as a supplement if you already have a spine, or if not, this can even be your spine. Here it's all about the cell, and the cell and the cell cycle is a high school website that has included this. They apparently are no longer using this particular curriculum, but they are leaving it there for their records and for people to use. So everything is here with PDFs and worksheets and games and videos and everything. So if you want to, you can just follow that. If not, then you can make your own by following what I'm going to show you. So first, here is a virtual lab, animal and plant lab, that you can use from Glencoe website. And you can just peruse here, and here you will read the instructions, and then you will know what you will be able to do. I have used these Glencoe virtual labs for a unit in geology that we're doing, and they're a lot of fun. Superhero has been using that, and he really enjoys these labs, so I encourage you to give them a try. And as soon as we get to the cell, then I'm sure we're going to be coming here too. So that's why I'm preparing all the information. This is another virtual lab for cell reproduction. Again, you would have to follow the instructions and then just work with the lab, and they're really quite fun. And there are some quizzes here that I included for cells. Quizzes are, depending on the type of the quiz, I think they can be kind of fun. I know that Superhero enjoys them. And then there is the same quiz again in Spanish. So I love that. All right, so the next up are my worksheets that I found for you. Again, all the links are going to be in my blog post, so you can just access them. These here are pretty less complex, so these are suitable for elementary level children. And there's all the type of cells of a plant, plants and animal cells, and mix and match. Then I have the cells worksheets here. This is a homeschooler, fellow homeschoolers, just like us. So thank you so much, Brian, for sharing this wonderful resource. There is a collection of 6 worksheets all about cells, with crossword puzzles and word searches and other fun stuff. There's another cell. This one's a little bit more involved. It has room for a lot more information, so this one will be more suitable for advanced children. There is another information that I found on explanations and theory in the cell. But what I liked about this particular page that I wanted to share with you is that it has a interactive worksheet or quiz here that you can use. So those things can be kind of fun. And lastly, these resources are more for high school children. This worksheet here, and this one over here, which is pretty complete. This is also a very good resource to have. I'm going to show you toward the end. There's the worksheets, a really fun, colorful worksheets. And here you can, of course, download. This is a PDF, and you have all the information here for you to use, and then the answer keys are also provided. So a really wonderful resource. And the last of them that I wanted to share with you to really round up the cell unit is a collection of other worksheets that you can also access for free at theeducationcenter.com. Another really excellent resource on just about anything about the cells comes from Learn Genetics at the University of Utah. So this is quite obviously from the university. It's for at least high schoolers, but I think either an upper elementary child could also appreciate some of the modules that they have in here, like interactive explorers or 3D animations and things like that. So just to show you, for example, inside a cell, you could look inside with a microscope and it'll tell you where you're at in the cell. That's for the plant and then for the animal cell as well. I think it's pretty cool. As you mouse around, you'll discover more. Salud.
Thank you.
As you browse around, you'll discover more things that you can explore, like for instance the size and scale of the cell. Here you can compare with a coffee bean or a grain of rice, and then just move your mouse and go deeper and deeper into the cell, and here you can see the scale, how it goes. It changes as you go in, and there's an amoeba and etc., and then it's a cell. So I think that just brings the whole thing into such an amazing perspective. So definitely something really worth taking a look here at the genetics at Utah EDU. So there is a lot more in there that I'll let you explore, and I think it's just awesome. So this concludes my roundup of resources to have a unit study on the cell, anywhere from elementary, I would say higher, upper elementary kids, all the way through high school. I hope these resources come in handy for you. If you know of anything that we can add to the list, please share them with us. And any questions or comments or tips, just please make sure to leave them down here. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm always coming up with sharing the resources that I find to make our homeschooling more fun and more enriching.